Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Monty, and today I'm going to be showing you all of my characters that I have painted up for my Blood Angels army. So right now you're seeing the Sanguinary Agent, and I painted him up about maybe 2 weeks ago. I really like the way I did the wings, and I feel like it's a good method. So I used contrast paint, Black Templar, watered it down a lot, and sort of painted it on, although it could use a little bit of touch-ups. I'll probably end up going in and using Corax White and touching up some of the raised areas. But yeah, that's pretty much it for him. I used Seraphim Sepia on all the gold, so it kind of makes a red tint. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with him. He's a nice character in there. We've got Sanguinary Priest next, and I'm pretty impressed with this guy. He took me about 4 hours to paint. It was especially hard doing all the gold because there's so many little intricate details in this miniature. But yeah, it was a little expensive. He was probably like, I think he was $30 brand new, and he's not very big, so it was sort of a little bit of waste of money, but he looks cool, so I think it's worth it. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I like the armor. I did a spray in Corax White, and went in with Agrax Earthshade, shaded all the armor, so it kind of looks like, you know, sort of worn and a little bit gray. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Next up, we have my captain from Dark Imperium. So he's pretty cool. Sort of I did this guy probably like 4 months ago, and it was the first power sword I ever did. It's pretty cool. I could have done a little bit of a better job at doing the different color switches between dark and light, but yeah, I like the way he turned out. He's a big miniature. Like, look at him compared to the Sanguinary Priest. Like, he's huge. Yeah. He's kind of hard to find on eBay. He's like $50 if you want him brand new. I got this guy used, and his sword was broken off, but it was easy, quick glue, and he was pretty easy to fix. I used Blood Angels contrast paint for all the armor panels, and I like the way it turned out. It's pretty nice. It sort of gives you the base coat and the shading step all in one. Now, on to my more impressive guys that I've been doing. This is from Indomitus, and I painted him up about probably a month ago, and I am super impressed with him. I feel like I hit the power sword real well. See the sort of contrast between the different colors that you can have, and yeah, it's Seraphim Sepia on all the gold to make it sort of a reddish tint. I love that shield, man. It's so cool. I mean, I like the idea of just having a guy on your shield. It's so awesome. And yeah, he's really cool. I did the base fancy for him because he's my main centerpiece of the army. He's got I found a twig outside. I used a little tuft and some texture paint. He's pretty cool. Onto my librarian, my Primaris librarian. I tried out some dry brushing with this guy on his hand to sort of make it look like he was casting a spell or something. But first time I've ever painted blue armor. I feel like I did a good job. I used Calidor Sky and shaded it with watered down Black Templar. I don't like using Nuln Oil because it sort of leaves too much of a shine. Sometimes, that's just my personal experience. So I used watered down Black Templar. Like the sword. I made it green because, you know, it's a force sword, so it's not a regular power sword. Yeah, I feel like I could have done a little bit of a better job on the robe, tying it up, because, you know, it's a little bit smudged off right there, so we'll go in later to fix that up. But yeah, I feel like I did a pretty good job on him. It took me a few hours to do him, but definitely worth it. So now on to our lieutenant. And so this guy is a Death Company lieutenant. For Blood Angels specific. He's pretty cool. He's got a bolt pistol and a power sword. I did this guy about a year ago, and I think he's pretty cool. The power sword, obviously, not as good. I sort of tried to do a lightning effect, as you can see, it didn't really work out. But nonetheless, still looks good. I feel like I did a pretty good job on the X on his shoulder pad. I added a sort of iron halo kind of thing on his backpack because it looks cool. Yeah. He probably took me a couple hours to do. I put blood on his base because he's supposed to be a crazy close combat guy, slicing people up, so, you know, you gotta fit the lore aspect of it. Makes it fun. Alright, for my last painted character, we have a chaplain. And this guy was from Indomitus. And I really like this guy because he's got a lot of gold details on him. All done with Seraphim Sepia wash over it. Makes it look red, as I said before. Man, I just love the way it looks. His head, actually, I did this a different way than most people would do. I painted it in Rakarth flesh, sort of give it a vampire look, and used very watered down Black Templar. And it sort of gave the effect of like a really grimdark vampire kind of feel to it. I really like it. For the robe, I just used Rakarth flesh and dry brushed Bugman's Glow. It was pretty cool. Nice and easy because dry brushing is super fast. Yeah, chaplains are pretty cool. Sort of, I used a white Blood Angels insignia for a shoulder pad, and yeah, he's definitely one of the higher quality miniatures you can get. Although you can't buy him other than getting him in Indomitus, which kind of sucks, but that's alright. Yeah, thanks for checking out my video. Please subscribe if you haven't to see more cool videos, and you'll be seeing more content, you know, probably every few days. Yeah, that's my character series. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day.